The following review is going to be on the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Voyager Tigatron. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do a review on the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Voyager Tigatron figure. First, we'll take a look at Tigertron in the package with the see-through plastic. It says Tigertron, Takara Tomy Generations, Transformers. There is Tigertron in his Tiger mode, and there he is in his robot mode. It is a Voyager class. Here's the UPC. He is a Maximal. There is the War for Cybertron poster, and on the back it is Tigertron robot to White Tiger in 23 steps, and he is WFC-K35. Alright, let's get him out of the package and see what he looks like. And now that we got Tigertron out of the package, first going to take a look at the card he comes with. And he comes with, it looks like, another Black Arachnia card. Oh, and I forgot to take the tape off. Let's see what this one looks like. And here we go. It is Black Arachnia. And when you peel this, it's still Black Arachnia in her robot mode. So it's both, might be the same card. Oh, it's Black Arachnia and Dark Arachnia. So that's the new card. Next, we're going to look at the instruction booklet. Let's see, Transformers Tigatron 8+. WFC-35, and basically, let's see, start with the arms, then do the head, and the feet last, and that's about it. And you put his tail and his gut gun underneath the belly, and that's it at the end. And we'll look at the gut gun first. Here we go. It looks like little pink brains right there. White molded plastic, 5mm port. The same on each side. And here is his tail. It's a little white, but it's got that yellowish, and it's all detailed painted. Pretty cool. And now we have Tigertron. And he's pretty cool for being a step up from the deluxe. He is basically Cheetor, but bigger. And here, let's take a look close at him. You got the cool robot head. He's got that orange stripe. He's got the orange eyes, the green face. Then you got the tiger head. It's got some of that yellowing. Pretty cool. You go down here, you got the teal. You go down the feet. You got more of that green, more of that yellowing. You got that texture effect. Let's see. And then you see he's got the heel spurs you pull out. He's a little hollow on the back, but this is all different from Cheetor. The legs are completely remolded. You got this back piece right here. Again, you got that yellowing on some parts of him, and it's got that texture again. And then you go up, you got some teal on the arms, teal right there. And as for articulation, let's see, head goes 360 degrees. Doesn't really go up or down much. The arms do the legs, only do 180, but he's got upper arm rotation, upper bicep rotation, and his elbows are on a double joint right there. So that's pretty cool. He can do the whole turn for transformation. The wrists do swivel. Not really much, no waist rotation due to the way he transforms. Let's see, other one, same thing. Rotates the upper bicep, double hinge. Now his feet, he can kick up like that. Back, he can't do nothing. Side, he can do the whole split. And he's got 90 degree basically on the knees. And he's got ankle pivots on his foot, and they can go up and down due to transformation. And let's see, you can put his His gut gun is 5mm peg right there. And these other guns you could put in either like this, which looks silly, or even this guy looks silly too. This is a little looser. But, and I think, let's look at that tiger head too. Pretty cool. It's got the pink nose, very detailed gold eyes. Let's see if I have any complaints really about this guy. This does affect his arm movement, and you really can't move these back any. And I think this robot head it looks a little out of scale. But then again, it did so on Dinobot too. And let's see, we'll put that in there. And there you have Tigertron. And I do like the yellowing of some of the parts on the back. Makes him look like he's older, more weathered. And then, there you go. What I think is I'm just going to leave this tail off or put him like this in my display case. Or actually like this. There we go. He'll take up much less room in my display case like that than if I do anything else. And if you don't like that part on the back, you could always do this. It gives them a cleaner profile. But from the back you could see it, or just angle it down like that. No big deal. And that is Tigertron. So basically, let's bring in Cheetor for a good close-up comparison. Let's see. Now, they upsized Cheetor. You can tell the legs fold up the same way, but they majorly improved the back. They put extra panels in. They put a heel spar in. The way the arms transform are different, you'll see, but you don't have all this kibble on the arms. Like this guy's got the kibble right there. His arm just doesn't look right. And on these guys, it's just he's got that panel. The head, this guy's head transforms back and the head comes up and slides over. And in the new Tigertron, his head just actually folds right into here. And this guy, you got to split the mouth open for the peg. In this one, you don't. So they took what they were limited to on the Deluxe and upscaled it and made a few tweaks. And now we have the Voyager. And here's how they look from behind. Again, you can do these how you want them. I notice he does have a bigger tail than that. This guy doesn't have a flap like that. But as far as these two guys, I definitely like the improvements they do with Tigertron. Now we're just going to compare Tigertron with all the other robot modes. Now, our first comparison will be to Cheetor. Now, he is a Deluxe versus the Voyager. Now, notice a similar head, similar legs, similar feet. It's basically the Deluxe size, but up version of it. Then we're going to bring in Air Razor. She is a Deluxe, so that is how those two guys line up. Let's see. We're going to bring in Optimus Primal. So he's also a Voyager. So they're about the same size. Actually, Tigatron's like a tad taller in the head. And we're going to bring in another Voyager. There seem to be a lot of Voyager on the maximal side. There's Dinobot. He's a little taller than he is. And let's see. We've got another Voyager, Rhinox, maximal. And we've got Little Rat Trap. Now those are all our maximals. Now we're going to take these guys away and do our Predacons. Now there's no Voyager Predacons, but here is the Deluxe Waspinator. We'll put him on the side. Here is the Deluxe Scorponok. And he's got little short stubby feet, but there he is. And Deluxe Black Arachnia. Notice the size difference. Tigatron is a Voyager. And then Leader Class Megatron. Let me adjust his legs. There. And there is Leader Class Megatron. And we've got Vertebrake, our core class. And that is all the robot comparisons with the Predacons. Now we're going to transform him. Alright, and to transform him first, we take the gun and the tail away. And we're going to work from the top to the bottom. Okay, first things first, we're going to untab this. Pull this whole thing forward. You see a tab there what goes in the back, and this whole thing tabs in that, tabs into that. So you want to open up the head, the tiger head, fold in the robot head. It's even painted on top, and close this up. And then this little tab here just rests back here, like so. So now his head's done. Next, you want to do the arms. Let's move the arms up. And for right now, we're going to pull these back until they snap into place. Pull these back until you hear a snap. And these, you're going to go on the side. You're going to fold the arms. And they're a double joint. So you're going to maneuver this so that slides into there. The other side, what you want to do is, we'll show it from a different angle. Fold this up and then maneuver it down and rotate it so all this is even. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to fold the entire piece together, snap them together. There will be a few tabs, and then we'll just do this. Oh, and his mouth opens up. I didn't see that too. Now for the feet. Now the feet is where he differs from Cheetor. First, you want to pull the heel spurs in. Now, what you want to do is pull these back. Now, what you're going to do is there is a tab right there, okay, and a slot right there. So we're going to pull the feet down. Now, what you're going to do is get that tab into that slot. You'll hear it kick. It clicked in. Rotate it 90 degrees there, and then the feet you can move like that. Now we're done to the other side. Okay, so pull the tiger leg down. This we're going to snap in. Again, there's the tab, there's the slot. You'll hear it tab in. Rotate that 90. And these back feet do look kind of weird. It's just with the screen right there. I wish they would have made them so they extend a little further out, but they don't. And you can just put his tail on there. And now you can just adjust it. And that is Tigertron. And let's look close. Let's see, you got a pink nose. The mouth opens up that wide, pretty good. You get the gold eyes. You got some of that weathering on the ends of the mane. You got the striping on top. Going down, you've got that yellowish on the leg from here and down. Same thing on the other leg, and then the other leg is from here down. It's very inconsistent. You see the thigh is all white, and this is the yellowing. Then you got this part's white, and this is the yellowing with the tail. And then you got all this white and that yellowing with the tail. And there's Tigertron. Now, you got two 5mm pegs on the bottom. Stick the gun there. And then that is it. Now, for articulation, the head, you can't move at all, but you can move the mouth. These rotate 360. The front of the arms, they go from here to here, and the foot moves back and forth, and it's on a ball joint, so you could twist it like that. Other foot does the whole 360. Again, you got from there back here, and then you got the foot. These, you can kick it back, but you'll kick the tail off. This folds all the way in for transformation. Goes back that far, and the foot, you get just a little movement right here in this joint, and it is a ball joint. So there. And let's put the tail back in. I don't really like the gun on the belly. I mean, if I had to store this guy in Tiger mode, I would. But most of the times I store my figures in robot mode, just because they take up less room, and I've got like 4 cabinets full of Transformers. And that is Tigertron. So you got this side. You got this side Tigertron. You got the front. You got the other side. You got the back. This is the belly. Not much you can do about that green. I wish this green, like I said, this needed to be a little shorter. The foot extend more. And there's the top. So, and he's all got that textured that all the new Kingdom figures have. So he's pretty cool. And that's it for Tiger mode. Now let's do some Beast mode comparisons. Alright, and our first Beast mode to Beast mode is going to be Cheetor. Since they share the same mold, and one's a deluxe and one's a Voyager, you could see the difference in sizes that they are. And then we're going to bring in Deluxe Air Razor. What we're going to do is going to bring in all of our Maximals. That's how those two guys are. We're going to bring in our Voyager Dinobot. Very nice. Let's see. Voyager Optimus Primal. That's how those two guys compare. And we've got Voyager Rhinox. So they're both Voyager size. So that's a good comparison. And then we got a little Rat Trap. Core Class Rat Trap. And now we're going to go for our Predacons. We're going to bring in Deluxe Scorponok. Okay, so one's a Voyager. And he's a Deluxe. We've got Waspinator. Or Waspinator, as people say. Oh, let's see. Deluxe Black Arachnia. And we're going to bring in Vertebrake, our core class figure. And then we're going to take all these guys away and do one more comparison. We've got Beast Wars Megatron. And he's the leader class. And that is it for all our Beast Mode comparisons. Now to transform him back, we're going to remove the tail and the gut gun. Going to extend the feet out. Take the feet and pull this out. You're going to unpeg that tab from that hole. So we're going to unpeg these, turn over, push this down, pull the foot up, and just like that. And then the feet, there we go. Do the other side, push this in, push the feet up. And then on the feet, pull out the heel spur, pull out the heel spur. And now we've got them halfway done. Then what we're going to do is come up here. You're going to separate the top like that. And we'll just move the legs back. Actually, we're going to get them out of the way because we're going to need this room later on. And then we're going to pull the arms go up. So you got them, they move on this joint and on that joint. And then we're going to take these, fold them back, separate the arms, and then get to the head. You're going to pull the head, this whole joint, pull it down, extend the head up, close this. Now what you're going to do is get this this tab into that slot. So this gets pushed backwards like that and locks in. And then we're going to take these, lock that in, and lock that in. And then the arms, we're just going to double hinge right there in the elbow. So straighten it out. Turn it so the elbow is straight. Double hinge. Straighten the arm out. Turn it so the elbow is straight. And now we could just fix the claws, the front paws in the back, however you want it. And there is Tigertron, back in his robot mode. And then you could put the gun in his hand. Let's see. And his tail, I don't really like these tails. I mean, you can do them this way, or you can do them this way. But I don't really like the tails. And now he's back in robot mode. And he's a cool figure. I mean, he looks just like our Cheetor. We'll bring Cheetor back. So he's just like Cheetor, but I think I like the arms better than on Cheetor, because these you got a little flimsy. They got all that kibble on the back of the arms. How this goes in the mouth, I like the way you completely, Tigatron's head folds up into the tiger's head. So very rarely do they take a deluxe figure and upsize it for a Voyager. And I think they did a good job. I mean, they took this design and they worked on it, and they did the better legs. You know, like these tabs don't fold out. On him, you got the tabs that fold out. You know, the waist is the same, but these legs have an extra step with this piece in the back that locks in. Like I said, the arms are different. I like the arms not having all this kibble on it. But they did a really good job of taking a deluxe, upsizing it, and making it a Voyager. So that is it for Tigatron. I'm glad you liked this video. Hit like, subscribe to my channel. You could buy this. There's going to be a link for Amazon, probably in the description. Also, there's a link for a Big Bad Toy Store. So that helps me out when you buy stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, I like how they gave him a gun. These tails, I'm not too... I don't kind of like these tails as weapons. I really don't. I wish there was a way I could peg it in somewhere. I could do that. That's what I might do. But in my display case, then that really blocks the person behind it. So, or I'll probably do that in my display case. That way, I'll have room for more figures. All right, and Rodimusbill saying, I hope you like Tigertron. So like I said, like, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you next time. Rodimusbill out.